thank and express my appreciation to all the performers today. It is refreshing to be able to come together and lift each other up. With so much of the time going through this society, it tears you down, especially if you're a woman. We're just going out to have a good time means you have to prepare yourself for being degraded and treated like dirt. And then yesterday, we woke up to a slap in the face with the highest court in the land telling you that women are no longer legally classified as full human beings. That is right. We saw a lot of righteous fury in the streets all over this country yesterday. But it will not be enough to vent our outrage for a day or a weekend and then go home and go back to doing what we did for the last decades that slowly saw women have their rights taken away bit by bit until these fascists in the court saw blood and went all out. They saw blood and went all out when people didn't stand up when they took away the right to abortion in Texas. And now they see blood and plan to go even further, to go after LGBT people, to go after black people and Latinos. Fuck that is right, but we have to not only take to the streets, we have to go to those millions of people who were in tears, whose heads were in their hands yesterday, but who did not make it out into the street. We have to go to those people who have found and been told so many excuses and so much bullshit that keeps them chained to this system. And everybody here who can hear me, you are drafted today to be part of turning people out to rise up for abortion rights. Every single person here is a leader today and has to be on a mission going forward. We have to march, we have to scream, and we have to struggle not just against the fuckers on the court, but all the ways of thinking that people tell themselves to keep them passive. Yesterday they already started buttering you up and getting you ready for more defeat. Okay, you lost this right, but now we have to defend the right to travel. So women can go from where it's illegal to where it's legal, even while they take that away and make more states have illegal abortions and take away the right to birth control. Every single day that we do not turn this around is a day where a terrible future is being enforced on us. So everyone here has a mission going forward, and let me tell you one last thing, sisters and brothers and others, all you beautiful people. I am a spokesperson for the revolution clubs in this country. Back in February, we were part of fighting to come together with everyone, even if you don't want a revolution. Because all of us who have a heart and who are decent and care about the future have to fight to defend this right and to turn this decision around. But we fought to bring that unity because we see not just what everybody sees. Because everybody here and everybody watching yesterday could see something is wrong in America. But let me tell you, sisters, brothers, others, beautiful people, we see that something is wrong with America. Something is wrong with America. If you feel me, let me hear you say, hell yeah. Hell yeah! It is not just that something is wrong in this country. This country was founded on genocidal theft of land and annihilation of the indigenous people. The enslavement of black people. It expanded through wars, assassinations, coups d'etats, and destroys the environment. And the legacy of all that continues in new forms today. And what we face now is that this country is coming apart. This country is coming apart. and its thin veil of freedom and justice for all is beginning to fall off. And the future we get is going to be either ugly, like what we saw in this Supreme Court decision, of an openly female enslaving patriarchy and a genocidal racism. But what we also see is that gives us a chance, because things that have remained the same for decades are changing right before our eyes. 2 years ago, everything you thought was impossible started to happen. Society shut down. The whole world started to change. All of a sudden, millions of people took to the streets after George Floyd was murdered to say an end to police murder and institutional racism. And just this last month, we saw people all across this country finally come out and say women are human beings. Abortion on demand. And without apology, right on. So there is potential here. There is a time to seize, but it's also ours to waste. So if you feel me, if you can see that something is wrong with this country, I'm going to be right here, off to the side when I get off this stage. And I want you to come and see me and find out about getting organized for revolution. I want you to come and see me and my comrades in the Revolution Club. Learn about Bob Avakian, a revolutionary leader who's been fighting this system for decades and developing a strategy for how to bring this motherfucker down. And how to replace it with something emancipated. Our Constitution, day one, abortion's legal, no problem, easy, starting point, let's go from there and go even further.
That's right!
We do not have to live this way. We can get to a whole different world. But this system of capitalism, imperialism, this American democracy that covers over all this oppression and madness is in the fucking way. Let's get rid of it. Let's get organized for revolution. But now whenever you think about that, that's no excuse to stand aside from getting in the streets and reversing this decision. By making clear, if they want to take away the right to abortion, we are all going to put our bodies on the line to bring this country to a halt. The Supreme Court decision must not stand and will not stand. Abortion on demand and without apology. Thank you, sisters and brothers. And others. And our beautiful people. Who am I giving this mic to right now?